Recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face down. One Mac 11, even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. With pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I stole. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a motherfucking gangster, silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. Nigga, when our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? Nigga, and we hate poor, when the killer's dead in the street for sure. Nigga, I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house? You a car? 40 acres and a mule, a piano with guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy. I'm your dog. Motherfucker, you can live in the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, betting on the Rico. Digging in my pocket, ain't a profit. Big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of the Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I see you. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chat, I trust it back for y'all. I rap, I'm black on track, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I'm right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. Nigga, when our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? Nigga, and we hate poor, when the killer's dead in the street for sure. Nigga, I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high. I cross my heart. Love me is my fear. Too afraid of my sins. I'm alright in your favor. Dark nights in my prayers.
Hey cousins, what's up y'all? Hope everybody is having a good day today. Everybody except for Klay Thompson, fuck your day. We don't care if your day is going good or not, nigga. Fuck your day. Please do me a favor if you can. Please do me a favor and smash the like button on your way in. I would very much so appreciate that. So much if you can. Also share the video if you can. Let your friends, your family know that we are live and in effect. Real quick, I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. But whatever, we just gonna go with the flow of things. Again, please do me a favor and smash that like button on your way in as you get comfortable. Let's get our intros out the way, or our shout outs out the way. Shout out to our mods for holding it down. Shout out to Kwani, not the hashtag date me Meg. That is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to Unapologetic in the building. Y'all heard her. Don't make her say it again. Smash the like button as you enter this motherfucker. Appreciate it so much. Shout out to Kaylani in the building. I'm gonna go back to your comment. Shout out to DTL. I'm gonna get back to your comment as well. Aqua Love in the building. What's up? Tony, what's going on? Demetrius, what's going on? I'm gonna get back to y'all comments. I'm just shouting everybody out right now. That lady 1982, what's going on? I haven't seen your name in a while. Hope you've been doing good. Shout out to Natalie. Shout out to Jams UK. What's up? What's up? Hey Lisa, what's going on? Pretty Mimi, what's up? Hey Cisa, hey Bing, TMTM in the building, Alexis in the building, Charlotte in the building. Appreciate y'all pulling up today. But yeah, I wanted to talk about two topics today, at least. Again, like I said, I don't know how long the stream is gonna be or whatever. But for the time being, I wanted to at least talk about there's this GNX featured artist situation, how they didn't capitalize off of their 15 minutes of fame. That John Paul, I think that's how you say his name, is pushing on Twitter. I wanted to talk about that narrative, but I also wanted to tackle one of the big headlines of the day, which is Megan Thee Stallion revealing that Klay Thompson cheated on her and they broke up and all of this. So again, smash the like button if you are still coming in. Please do me that favor. Also, if you would like to contribute to the goal, whether on Super Chats or Cash App, I would appreciate that too. Thank you in advance. But let's get into it. We're not even going to hold this up. I will preface this by saying anything I say on this stream, I am joking. Okay? Anything I say on this stream that I am joking, I am not serious. I know it's probably a serious matter for Megan Thee Stallion, but please don't take anything I say too serious. Because I might say something and you probably be like, oh, that's kind of crazy. But listen, I take this shit with a grain of salt. I try to find the humor in a lot of things, you know? But yeah, so Megan Thee Stallion, she took to her Instagram account randomly today and she posted on her story that yes, because I don't have time for niggas crying in my comments today. I really don't. But so she took to her socials, her Instagram, and she shared a story saying cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got quote unquote cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous, quote unquote, question mark. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. So that's what Megan Thee Stallion had to say about her situation with Klay Thompson, letting everybody know that this man done went there. He done cheated. And low-key reading this, it doesn't even really feel like the cheating was the deal breaker for Megan. If you really look at it, it feels like him saying that he got cold feet and that he didn't want to be monogamous despite them doing everything together is what probably irked her the most, because I get it. What do you mean you don't want to be monogamous and you got cold feet? Like, we're literally doing everything together as a couple. Like, I have met your family, your entire family. We got a house together, nigga. What are you talking about? We got a Bentley. You bought me a Bentley for my birthday. What do you mean? You don't want to be monogamous and you got cold feet. And then she's like, she was holding him down through his horrible mood swings. So that's telling me he was mean to her. And I don't like that. You was going through whatever it was you were going through. You can't hit a 3-pointer. You shooting 15% from behind the arc, and now you coming home and you being mean to me because your game sucked. You keep losing. So not only was you cheating, you was also being mean. That's crazy. That's crazy. And honestly, it's like, what's a girl to do these days? What is a girl to do these days? You either be single or you got to stick an Apple tag up your man's ass at all time to monitor this nigga. Why I got to put an Apple tag in your asshole to make sure I know where you at all times? So I got to monitor you to make sure you ain't cheating. Why can't you just be a decent fucking human being, bitch? This really can't be the way of life. On top of the fact you doing this, it's Lemonade anniversary. Bitch, I'm already on edge. I already done had to deal with Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce and niggas saying, oh, if Beyonce could get cheated on, you could get cheated on. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm getting triggered all over again. I'm getting so triggered all over again. What is happening out here, ladies? What is happening? Oh my God. We gotta line these niggas up. We gotta line all the cheaters up. And we gotta strap them to the back of a bus because they have to get it. They have to learn a lesson. I am going to learn you a lesson. How dare you cheat on Megan Thee Stallion? How dare you cheat on Beyonce, nigga? How dare you? Women, we have to rise up. It's time to start cheating back, okay? It's time to start cheating back. Fuck his uncle. Fuck his uncle. Fuck it. Just fuck his uncle. Fuck his father. You know what I'm saying? Fuck his daddy. At this point, since they want to be free and they want to be doing things, fuck his uncle or fuck his daddy. And if you bisexual, fuck his mother. If you bisexual, fuck his mama. You gotta get your lick back. Some way, somehow, we gotta learn these niggas a lesson because they are not getting it. And Klay Thompson, if you listening, you better be out of Texas by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or I'm on your bumper. I'm outside of the Mavericks facility right now, ready to break your knees in half. You won't run up and down another court when I get finished with you, bitch. I'm telling you right now. That's how triggered I am. I am triggered because how dare you do that to Megan Thee Stallion? She has been through enough. She has been through enough. I want this nigga's ACL on a grill by Sunday afternoon, and I ain't playing. I ain't fucking playing. I ain't playing at all. You don't want to be monogamous. The audacity. The all fucking audacity. You getting cold feet. Shit is crazy. And so Megan Thee Stallion, like I said, she went to her Instagram and she said what she said on her Instagram, letting us know this little motherfucker was cheating. Then she finally released a statement and she said, I've made the decision to end my relationship with Klay. Trust, I guess, infidelity and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. And I feel her. That is Megan Thee Stallion, what she had to say about ending her relationship with Klay Thompson. This shit is crazy. How dare you, Klay Thompson? How dare you? How dare you share your parents with her? Knowing hers, she don't got her parents no more. You know that. That is like the betrayal of all betrayals. That is so mean. You brought a house with her. You bought her a whole Bentley a couple months ago. You gave the girl a ring. I don't think it was an engagement ring, but you gave the girl a ring. You named a boat after her. A boat after her. And now looking at this, this seems like the peak definition of love bombing. That's what this feels like. The peak definition of love bombing. Exactly, ALS. Y'all better like this damn video. Y'all better like this video, and I ain't playing. I ain't playing at all. Because I'm triggered. Okay? Shout out to TT. Appreciate the sticker. Cousin, appreciate you donating. But all of this Bentley, all this house, all of this buying her a boat, all of this taking her on these trips, this is a definition of love bombing. And that's exactly what it is that he was doing. And the audacity of men to use this as a moment to laugh at her. Talking about, oh, her pussy is trash. She can't keep a man. Well, put your pussy on the screen. Since you know so much better. Since you got your degree in pussyology and you know every fucking thing. Put your pussy on the screen and show us how you keep a man, punk. These niggas is getting on my nerve. Talking about some she got bad pussy. Well, show us a good pussy then. Since you know what one look like. And you know what one feel like. I'm so tired of these niggas. So tired of them. Pussy don't keep a man. Pussy don't keep a man. Men who want to be kept will be kept. It's that damn simple. I feel like any man or even a woman who serial cheats gives the like that feels like you are suppressing your real sexual desires. And they saying Klay out here being a serial cheater. This motherfucker done cheated on Megan. This motherfucker done cheated on Coco Jones. This motherfucker done cheated on some other black girl. Like, all you do is fucking play ball and cheat. That's all you got time for, to play ball and cheat. Goddamn, you ain't got no other hobbies, nigga? I thought you liked to play golf and some shit. That ain't taking up enough of your time. Goddamn. All this damn cheating is a cover up for you hiding what your real sexual desires are. And I'm not putting out any, I ain't trying to call this man gay or nothing like that. But men be down low. Women be down low too. They be bumping pocketbooks in secret. This ain't just about men. It be some women out here eating coochie in secrecy. But Klay, you got some nerve, nigga. You got some motherfucking nerve, okay? You had my girl out here cooking. And I know his daddy mad as hell. I know his daddy upset. I know his daddy is pissed the fuck off because every time we seen this man daddy, he's beaming and smiling from ear to ear. We done seen every fucking tooth in his mouth. Might even seen this nigga tonsils when it comes to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and her cooking. I know he pissed off because now he got to go back to eating unseasoned food. He got to go back to eating potato salad with the raisins in it. Klay Thompson need his ass whooped. He need his ass whooped. He seriously needs his ass whooped because ain't no way in hell. His wife couldn't cook for shit. And then here you come, you finally brought a black woman home and she could cook her ass off. That man ain't had a good meal in decades. And here come Megan coming along with that big ass booty in the kitchen cooking them good meals. I swear to God, every time we saw that man, he couldn't stop talking about Megan Thee Stallion and her cooking. And now you got your bitch ass son to blame for the fact that you ain't never gonna have a good home cooked meal again ever in your life. Now it's back to bean green casserole. That's what you gotta look forward to. You had my girl in that kitchen cooking for your white mama. You had Megan Thee Stallion in that kitchen cooking for your meemaw. Or whatever the fuck white people call their grandparents. You had Megan Thee Stallion in that kitchen cooking for a bunch of half black niggas like it was 1820. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all. Megan, if you hear me, if you hear within the sound of my voice, go on over there and clear out that entire cabinet. Clear out every fucking cabinet that's not nailed down. Take every seasoning in that house that ain't nailed down. And if it's nailed down, get a hammer to lift that shit up. They gets nothing. When you leave out that house, the seasoning comes with you. The seasoning comes with you too. Leave they asses the salt and pepper only. They only can get the salt and pepper. That's it. Because what the fuck? This is crazy. To my sister Megan, you're going to get through this. You are going to get through this. There's going to be a better day, okay? Just look on the bright side, Megan. You don't have to pretend like you like pink dick anymore. Yuck. Yuck. You don't have to pretend you don't like that you like pink dick anymore. I could not imagine waking up to Kim Possible's mole rat every day. Oh my God. And having to put that in your mouth? Ugh. Yuck. You are free, sister. You are free. Go be great, okay? Plus, he not even that cute anyway, girl. He not even cute anyway. He look like Doug. Don't he look like Doug? Funny. And his mama ugly. You do not want him to pass them ugly ass genes off to your future kids, Megan. You dodged a bullet. Take your L in stride, sister. Look at the positive. At least we don't have to hear Lover Girl anymore. I hate that song. I hate that song. I hate it. I hated that song then and I hate the song now. Maybe we can get Tina Snow back. This pimp shit ain't dead, okay? I've been looking for Tina Snow. Get rid of this Lover Girl bullshit. All right? Fuck it. Fuck it, girl. I know it probably hurts. I know you were probably planning a life for this man. You were looking past his shortcomings in the facial department, you know? But hey, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So sad. I can't believe him. I cannot believe him. This man's supposed to be a splash brother. He's supposed to be a clutch shooter. But how the fuck you miss on Meg? Please get this water bug out my face. Ladies, to my cousins, to the ladies, fellas, I'm sorry. Mute up. Don't say nothing. Ladies, y'all get a pass to cheat on your man this weekend because Klay Thompson fucked up. So go on out there and cheat on your man. You get a pass. This one's for Megan. This one's on the house, okay? Everybody gets a free pass. Niggas, just shut the fuck up and stay in the house. Don't even say nothing. Don't even say nothing. Megan, she got a performance tonight, I believe. So hopefully she has a good performance. But then that reminds me. Maybe remember, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? Remember when Megan got sick and she was in the hospital? Klay, let me find out you was the reason my girl was in the hospital. Let me find out you was the reason. My girl was feeling down bad to the point that she was so sick she had to go to the hospital. I'm telling you right now, I will have your ACL around my neck like a chain. I will wear your ACL like it's a necklace, okay? You better watch your steps. You better watch the way you walk, nigga. Because how dare you hurt my girl? How dare you hurt my girl? That is so messed up. This is why you don't give ugly men a chance, y'all. Even if they got money. You never get an ugly nigga a chance because he gonna play you. He gonna try you. And then, y'all, I don't know if this is 100% fact, but apparently he cheated on Megan with Lexi Brown. That's who he allegedly was cheating on Megan with, Lexi Brown. Now, I'm all for holding the men accountable, right? I ain't gonna bash the next woman, right? Because she don't owe Megan nothing. But Lexi, bitch, you know better. You know better. You've been in this industry for too fucking long. Okay, girlfriend? The fact that you would allow him to allegedly lie to you and tell you, oh, that relationship was just for a front. It ain't real. Girl, are you stupid? Are you stupid? And Klay Thompson, you are even more stupid, because why the fuck would you unfollow the girl that they're claiming you're cheating with, thinking people wasn't gonna notice? They got whole pages dedicated to this. They got whole pages dedicated to seeing who followed who in the NBA or who unfollowed who. They got your ass on the Summer Jam screen, nigga. He literally just unfollowed this girl at 4:45 p.m. today, right when it was announced that she was the one. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. And Lexi, they talking about something he told you. Oh, it's not a real relationship, and you went with that. You let him fool you with that, allegedly. But Lexi Brown, she's goofy anyway, cause she be on that Gilbert Arenas podcast with Swaggy P and Brandon Jennings and shit. And they be disrespecting the WNBA. How the fuck you sit on a podcast and allow ex-NBA members to disrespect the women in the WNBA, and you don't even say nothing, and you a part of the WNBA? That's when I knew Lexi was a pick-me. That's when I knew Lexi was male-centered. Because anybody who would allow men to talk negatively about your peers and your coworkers and you say nothing, you're a fucking dweeb, you're a fucking loser, and you're male-centered, and you're just a waste of space. Like, wow, Lexi. I hope this ain't true, girl. I really hope this ain't true. I really hope you were not delusional and gullible to allow a nigga to get off, oh, that wasn't a real relationship. Crazy. But hugs and kisses towards Megan. I wish you happiness, girlfriend. As far as Klay Thompson, break a leg. Maybe even both. Maybe even both. I hope you never make a three-pointer ever again in your life. I hope you shoot 10%, 15% next season. I hope they force you to retire. I don't wish anything positive on you. I hope they take all of your powers away from you. Period. The end. So that's that. Justice for Megan. Shout out to Tony with the sticker. Appreciate you guys and thank you so much. Exactly. I hope you throw a retirement party and nobody come. The only person that shows up is your mother. And she shows up with green bean casserole and sides of salt and pepper. That's it. I wish you miserable days, okay? Listen, grab the voodoo doll, break his leg, break his leg, bend his leg, bend his left leg backwards and bend his right leg forward. Seriously, he got my girl fucked up, man. He got my good sis so fucked up. Now, next up, what we talking about? If you haven't already, please do me a favor and smash the like button for me. I would really appreciate that so much. If you are enjoying the stream, thank you. What I got next? Let's see. This. Actually, let's change that back. So, have y'all been seeing this? Have y'all been seeing this narrative going around on Twitter about GNX features not capitalizing off of their moment on the album and people who were on the pop out, performed at the pop out, they didn't capitalize on their moment? Have y'all been seeing that going on? That has been slightly the discourse for the last couple days. He tweeted, John Paul tweeted this on the 20th. I'm not even sure if we even talked about this on the channel or not. I can't recall, but I wanted to know y'all thoughts on this. But it started off with John Paul. He is essentially how can I describe him? He's West Coast based, of course. He has something that he puts together, I guess, annually, where he does a rap report card on all of the Los Angeles rappers, and he grades them on like skill, albums, flows, all types of things, and he gives them a grade at the end of each year. So I guess you can call him like a hip hop critic or something like that. But he essentially first he tweeted, I think that Kendrick did his part for LA. He invited a bunch of LA rappers to perform in front of millions on stream at the pop out. He put a bunch of new LA rappers on GNX. They didn't follow up with any hit records or classic projects. That's on them, not Kendrick. And then for some reason, I think he ended up getting into it with he ended up cursing out Punch on Twitter. I think he called Punch a bitch. From what I was told is that Dejan has been having like a back and forth with people over at TDE. I think Keem, MacWab, and whoever else, where they were talking about his sexuality. They were saying not so nice things to him, like they were joking on him, I guess. Dejan has also said some not so nice things about the other side. I believe Dejan had said that he was gonna cook crack for Keem's mom. But I think Keem's mom is dead, or his father is dead, one of them, and one of them may have had a drug issue. So he's been going back and forth with TDE. He's alleged like he's gonna sue them for sexual harassment. He even brought up Isaiah Rashad and his sexuality. They just got a whole bunch of hoopla bullshit going on, right? So yeah, like I was saying, he tweeted this, and that got a little bit of traction or whatever. And then, the people who are the people of annoyance, they ended up getting a hold of the tweet. Well, I think it's this tweet they ended up getting a hold of, because then he came back around and tweeted the same thing again. He said, y'all are saying rappers from GNX are making noise, but can't name any hit records. What GNX rapper dropped a hit record post GNX? A hit record meaning either a Billboard charting single or at least a buzz single that everybody in Cali knows on some gang type shit. So that's what he said, right? And while I can see initially, my initial thought was, I can see what he's saying about Kendrick doing his part for LA, right? I get that part. He's 100% correct. Kendrick Lamar presented an opportunity for the artists from Los Angeles to be heard around the world, get their Spotify numbers up, to actually be on a Billboard chart, all of that, right? Kendrick did his job. He put some of them, he let them perform at the pop out to a whole bunch of eyes and audiences, right? Then GNX feature, that happened. So that's 100% right. And he says they didn't follow up with any hit records or classic projects. That's on them, not Kendrick. That's 100% correct. It's not on Kendrick to continue to hold their hand. Big dog business. I will not hold your hand, right? That is 100% correct. I think the problem is that once Dejan started to get a lot more traction, because in comparison, like if you look at the first tweet when I screenshotted it only had 10K views on it. Now, because a certain demographic has gotten a hold of the tweet and he's getting a lot more traction to his page, now his tweets are getting 48,000 views. So I feel like low-key, while Dejan has slightly a point, I feel like he is now, because he has an axe to grind with TDE, he is now leaning into bullshit. And he's allowing a different side, because he feels like they're now championing him. He's going to play into that. And I think where he had kind of a solid message at one point, now it looks like you're just trolling at this point. It doesn't come off as genuine concern, especially when you say shit like a hit record, meaning either Billboard charting single or at least a buzz single that everybody in Cali knows on some gang type shit. For you to use gang and say that none of the artists on GNX has a buzz single or a hit single, and you use gang, it's kind of stupid, because Hida Dre 3, who was on GNX's title track, is literally a featured artist on gang. And a lot of us, especially us people who don't live in LA, we know about gang because of Hida J3. So how are you using gang as your example of the artists on GNX not having a buzz track or doing anything with their opportunity? Hit a J3 is literally on the song that you're using as an example. That does not make sense. And then you try to backpedal when this is presented to you and say, well, he's only a featured artist. He's not the main artist. We don't give a fuck. He's still on another record that's doing better, quote unquote, than anybody else. You know, I think we can say Hit a J3 is the only one who's really had a buzz single that's made traction. It probably hasn't made any traction as far as like the chart wise goes, but we don't care. But we don't care that it's not on the charts. There's so many songs in hip hop history where those songs never seen the light of day on the charts, but we know those songs as classics. 100% Tam Tam. He's 100% using buzzwords. Because again, like I was saying originally, yeah, a lot of them have not capitalized on their moment. But you also have to consider the fact that a lot of these people don't have access to certain resources to be able to get a hit single. You just don't. They just don't. How many people who have popularity are knocking down and putting up hit singles, especially in hip hop right now? J. Cole just released a whole album and get one hit record. The highest charting record on a J. Cole project is number 16. But you expect some no-name nobodies from Los Angeles to get hit singles and get placements on Billboard? You're being disingenuous. While I agree that they don't have a hit single and they probably aren't making the best of their feature, but you also have to think reality-wise. Why are you expecting these dudes to be able to put a top 10 record on Billboard? That just logically does not make sense at all. And then when you say, or a buzz single, Gang Gang, we present, Hit a J3 is on Gang Gang. A lot of them are doing good. A lot of them are recognized by people outside of Los Angeles who probably would never even recognize them. A lot of them have people who are following them to see what they do next. Ray Vaughn was at the pop out and he put out a mixtape that is phenomenal. It's unfortunate that it didn't get the promotion that it deserved, but that's a fire mixtape. You mentioned the pop out in this original tweet. Ray Vaughn performed at the pop out and he delivered a phenomenal mixtape. Does that not count just because it didn't chart? You're determining the success by the charts. Also, AZ Chike. I think AZ Chike might be the most decorated out of everybody who was on GNX. He got an EA Madden game placement. That's a big fucking thing. How many people you know get game placements? That's a big thing. AZ Chike is out here networking at major events in Paris. He's out in Paris making music with Pharrell. He previewed his music that he made with Pharrell that's going to be on his album at Camp Flog Gnaw. He's booking festival stages. Is that not worth commending? He has a featured song for his album with Tyler, the Creator. How is that not commendable? AZ Chike has put out a few records. Granted, it didn't chart, but they're good records. How is that not worth acknowledging? And again, Hit a J3. He's on Gang Gang. It ain't chart, but you can't tell. You can't tell the hood that that's not a hit record. Any hood that you go to is going to tell you that Gang Gang is a hit record, despite the fact that it's not on a Billboard chart. That shit is flooded all over TikTok. They're playing Gang Gang in fucking Atlanta. They're playing Gang Gang in fucking New Jersey. That's a LA record. Does that not count? Shit, you cannot tell Jamie Foxx that Gang Gang is not #1 on Billboard. Jamie Foxx will punch you in your damn face behind Gang Gang. Stop playing. And again, a lot of us know of Gang Gang because of Hitter J3. I never heard of Block Boy JB. Is that even his name? I don't even know if that's his name. I know of Gang Gang because of Hitter J3. So what's really the problem? Again, I think a lot of them could have taken the opportunity and done a lot better. But also, I didn't even mention Lefty Gunplay. Lefty Gunplay is out here getting his whole fucking life together. Lefty Gunplay done signed a deal. That man done went to rehab and cleaned his life up. He's working on putting out an album. That should account for something. These people do not have the same resources that Kendrick Lamar has access to. You have to cut them a break. You have to cut them some slack. Now, again, I don't know if this is the only approach that Dejon takes. But if Los Angeles isn't supporting their artists, how are you expecting the other people from other parts of the world to respect and promote your or take into or consider listening to LA artists' music? You can't do that to them. Y'all have to help push y'all's artists. Y'all have to support y'all's artists. And it don't seem like it be too much supporting going on in LA. Again, I'm an outsider looking in, so maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I could be 100% wrong. But if this is the response of you saying these niggas ain't do shit, they ain't do nothing, is low-key kind of crazy. I think Peso and another artist, they've been doing features with each other. I think him and Lefty have been doing features with each other. Peso, he didn't get the slot, but he was nominated for XXL Freshman of the Year. Like, that counts for something. No? Like, we gotta give these people a chance. I could understand you sending this tweet out maybe 5 years from now, when the dust is really settled and we go back and look and see, hey, oh, where's this artist from GNX? Where's that artist from GNX? Even the singer, even the mariachi singer, she getting interviews, she getting placements in magazines. She's getting booked for more events because of her placement on that project. They're trying to do something for themselves. They're trying to take advantage of that opportunity. But now, of course, a certain sector of the internet has gotten a hold to it, and now he's enjoying the attention that he's getting. And I just think that's corny. I don't feel like he's being genuine with his stance now, whereas before he could have had a decent argument. Right now it feels like he's jumping off the deep end because he got a bone to pick with TDE. You should have stopped after this. Now you just look desperate. Both tweets are saying the same thing. Why do you feel the need to have to tweet the same thing? You got your message across the first time. Why are you repeating yourself? Why are you saying the same thing? If I literally just said this, if they're saying the same exact thing, why did you feel the need to come back 4 days later and repeat yourself? Exactly. The reason he's repeating himself is because he wants to get back into the algorithm, because he noticed that people have caught onto the tweet and the tweet is picking up traction. And now he just feels like, okay, let me lean into this shit. I got eyes on me, more eyes than usual. Let me just lean into this shit. Effing, it's just nitpicking Kendrick. And to be honest, at first, Dijon wasn't even trying to make this about Kendrick. He wasn't dissing Kendrick at first. He was saying that Kendrick did his job. He was saying that Kendrick gave them an opportunity. And it's up to them to pass the ball. But now it feels like he's nitpicking. Now it feels like that because he allowed a certain sector of a fan base get a hold of his tweet, and now they're putting a battery in his back, essentially. So now it looks funny, whereas originally you might have had a leg to stand on. Now it just looks like you're clout chasing. Shout out to the cousin K-Way. Appreciate the donation so much. Peace, cuz tapping in, just got home from seeing the MJ movie. I must see anyways. The Paul dude is being petty, messy, and then disingenuous because of his lingering issues with a food broken TV can. Game ain't chart neither. Literally just said that earlier. You're 100% right, K-Way. Now because, and I think let me pull up his profile, because I want to see the timeline of when his attitude changed. Hold on. See, now he's getting tweets. He's getting put on academics page. He's getting talked about on Joe Budden's podcast. Now he's feeling okay, cool. Okay, cool. What date was that? The 20th? Hold on. Scroll. God damn, how much you tweeting, nigga? Jesus Christ. He retweeted my tweet. Hookah, really my best friend. Chef Boy. Hold on, y'all. He be tweeting shit like this. Y'all gonna make out of town rappers not want to come out here and do any business with black people in LA. I don't know what that's about, but that was interesting. That was interesting to say. I don't know what that's about. So I can't find the original tweet. So that. Okay, so here's the original tweet. He put a flyer under it. So he tweeted that, and then he posted a flyer to an event that he's having. He's funny. He's funny. This is an old video that he did. Okay, so I figured, so I wanted to see if this tweet came before or after he said what he said to Punch. So apparently this tweet came first, and then Punch tweeted, "No good deeds goes unpunished. LOL, my fault, Mac Wop. I ain't know that dude was talking crazy." So it looks like what happened is he made his tweet what he said about Kendrick positively about helping LA rappers and them having to take the opportunity. Then Punch came on the internet and tweeted, "No good deed goes unpunished. My fault, Mac Wop. I ain't know that dude was talking crazy." So he responded to Punch saying, "Nah, it's too late, Punch. You was already in my DMs sucking dick. Don't unsuck the dick now. You ain't Isaiah Rashad." So I guess what happened is Punch said "my guy" to him. He said, "Good afternoon. Hope that all is well. What's good?" Punch said, "Everything is good, champion. Was looking at some of your commentary. It's definitely needed. Man, that means a lot coming from you. Is greatly appreciated." So I guess what happened is, because like I was saying earlier, he got beef with people from TDE where they were saying, I guess, calling him names sexual about his sexual orientation. And he didn't like it, and he said some things back. So he got a back and forth history with them. I guess Mac Wop told them, "Don't give this nigga props, like this nigga's a loser." And he got offended because Punch acknowledged it on his timeline. And then that's when he went off the deep end talking about the TDE employee allegations and all that other shit. And I guess that's when he caught some traction. He said, "Two TDE employees been sitting on camera calling me a faggot for 2 years straight, as if their TDE artist Isaiah Rashad didn't get caught on camera sucking dick despite him having kids and a baby mama. I got assigned to TDE and drop an album to be gay in peace at I Am Still Punch." First of all, why are you bringing Isaiah Rashad into it? Why are you bringing Isaiah Rashad into it? And before that, Punch, shut the fuck up sometimes. Like, you are too internet. You are too Twittery. Shut up sometimes. Shut up. But again, what does Isaiah Rashad got to do with anything? Attack the niggas who are attacking you. I hate when people start bringing other people into the conversation that ain't got shit to do with them. That ain't got shit to do with Isaiah Rashad. And then this somebody I got blocked. I heard Isaiah Rashad was A1 cock gobbler, so TDE shouldn't be using the F word. A Drake fan. Exactly. No TDE employee should be on camera saying anything homophobic about me when Isaiah Rashad had a whole dick in his mouth on camera and make it make sense. What does that have to do with Isaiah Rashad? They can call you a faggot or disrespect you or whatever it is that they want to call you. It's how you're going to respond to them. I'm not saying that it's right that they called you the F word. I'm not saying it's right that they're talking about your sexuality. I personally don't know where the argument stems from. I don't know what happened. That's not my place to say it, but you should focus on the person at hand. If Mac Wop said something to you, you should focus on Mac Wop. If Keem said something to you, you should focus on Keem or whoever else. I think it's messed up you dragged Isaiah Rashad into this when it has nothing to do with him. If Isaiah Rashad wasn't the one on camera or in an argument saying that you suck dick, then there's no reason why you should be bringing him up. Like, this is just petty. This is just childish, in my opinion. And then you're quoting Drake fans. That's all these people are. TDE need to be worried about their sexual assault case instead of messing with you and worrying about your sexuality. You mean that 48 million sexual misconduct lawsuit filed against TDE by 2 women? I think their employees should be focused on that and not my sexuality. Then you said some shit about Lakers in 5. Another Drake fan, as we can see, another Drake fan got a hold of it and he screenshotted DeJohn's post and DeJohn retweeted it. Don't like what I said, do something about it. Just messy. Then Punch tweeted, the internet is crazy. You shouldn't have been in my DMs sucking dick if you was gonna let your TDE homies employee press you into apologizing for talking to me. You're supposed to be a leader, not a follower. Stand on what you said in my DMs. Don't be a coward because your homies don't like me. What does he say? Nah, man, keep at it. You're saying the right things. We have to elevate. Like, this is just a lot to me. This is so extra. I don't know, Bing. I don't know. It doesn't look like what he said is that you're good for commentary. To be honest, Punch says that shit a lot to anybody. He said that shit to me. You have a good voice for this space. Like, it's a broken record. It's like he got the tweet on autopilot. He says the same shit to everybody. And then he says, nah, man, keep at it. You're saying the right things. We have to elevate. I don't understand what he didn't stand on. He didn't backtrack on anything, in my opinion. All he said is, oh, I didn't know that this nigga, we got TDE members got beef with this nigga. That's what he said. And then he posted something else from Daylight. He said, meanwhile, I am Sam Punch, your artist. Daylight was just in my DMs asking me to push his music. Have him apologize for reaching out to me too, bitch. So he done called Punch all types of bitches. Done said Punch was sucking his dick. Just disrespectful. This is not how you talk to people. This is not how you talk to people. If there's some type of disagreement, if Punch called him out his name, if Punch talked about his sexuality, I can understand. But Punch didn't appear to do any of that. So why are you calling this man a bitch? Why are you telling him to suck your dick? And then you're saying it as a gay man. That ain't gonna go over well with a lot of people. I was about to say to him, like, are you talking to Macwap like this? Are you talking to Keem like this? Like, I can understand him talking to them like that if they said some terrible things towards him. But it seems like DeJohn is taking his anger out on the wrong people. Again, I could be wrong. I probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it seems like he's misdirecting his anger. He posted a screenshot that says, mind you, this has nothing to do, this right here has nothing to do with what he's saying in his caption. In the photo, he's talking about Drake has AK as his main promo guy. Dot has Joe Budden. Mind you, Joe Budden has done no promo for Kendrick Lamar. Let's start there. I'm telling you now, jump on this and start letting people know this is the next wave of people. And who the fuck is these people? Let me zoom in. This is Punch's art form group or whatever? I'm not listening to that. I am not listening to this bullshit. Sorry. I like nothing about Daylight. I got that nigga blocked. I've had this nigga blocked for the last 2 years. He is an annoying ass troll. Everything about this nigga is a troll. Start pushing it because we about to make a super wave. No, y'all not. I'm here to tell you right now. No, the fuck y'all not. Daylight, you have been trying to make a name for yourself for the last 30 years. Hang it up. Hang it up, nigga. It ain't happening. Who's everybody in the pic? Sans Punch, obviously. Niggas don't even know who the fuck these niggas is in this pic. Get out of here. I beefing with the whole West Coast music industry. This ain't nothing new. He's enjoying the attention. Oh shit, my screen changed. Hold on. A record label who has 48 million sexual misconduct lawsuit filed against them by two women claiming the label owner's son and half and other staff members sexually violated them should not be worried about who I'm dating. In the story, next topic. Did you see Drake new post? No, I don't care about Drake. I'm over Drake. I'm over Drake. Is it something worth looking at? Let me know. What is it? Who is it? Yeah. So it's not worth looking at, I guess. This why Dot don't talk to nobody outside his inner circle. Too much dumb shit. Too much. That's why I tell people all the time. Stop believing these niggas. These niggas don't know what the fuck Kendrick got going on, especially that Daylight nigga. He's a fucking troll and a fucking attention starved motherfucker. How old is Deshaun? He looks 55. I don't know how old he is. Maybe in his 30s, I guess. Not just stuff about Khaled and Lucy and Grange. Of course. Of course. I'm good. I'm good on that weirdo. Shut up, damn. I agree. I came to the same conclusion. Yeah, it's this shit is just petty. Dejan knows what he's doing. I think he had, like I said, I think he had a good leg to stand on, and maybe it could have motivated the GNX features to go a little bit harder. But to sit here and say that none of them have accomplished anything, or because they don't have a hit record, because they're not on the charts, I think that shit is lame. I think that shit is corny. Because a lot of people have accomplished a lot of things that they probably wouldn't have accomplished if it wasn't for their feature on GNX. Like, I think Hidda J3 personally could have done a lot more things for himself instead of turning into a Twitter troll. You know, granted, he is featured on GNX, and I learned about that song because of him. But I think he could have done a lot more things for himself. He could have capitalized better. It seems like the only thing these niggas did was put those songs out, go to their hood, and then go to Adam 22 or call into academic stream. Like, y'all didn't really do anything. Like, a lot of y'all haven't even performed y'all songs. Y'all haven't performed y'all songs at all. The only person who hasn't performed their song is AZ Chike, and that's because he went out of his way to make sure he was on that stage. The rest of y'all just assumed you were getting on that stage. Y'all didn't even ask to be on the stage. Y'all didn't even put the work in to be on that stage. Y'all just assumed you were going to be on that stage. Lefty Gunplay thought he could just walk up to the front and say, hey, let me on the stage. That's not how this shit works. So yeah, they could have done a lot more, you know, but a lot of them have accomplished a lot of things. Peso was in consideration for double XL freshman. He didn't make the spot, but he was in consideration. Ray Vaughn, who was at the pop out, had a nice little battle with Joey Badass. Unfortunately, Daylight wanted to be a part of that, and I think he is the reason that battle was ruined. That battle should have just been Ray Vaughn and Joey Badass. Ray Vaughn also put out a phenomenal mixtape. I feel like his label dropped the ball, not TDE. I'm talking about the label, the record label that he's actually signed to. I feel like they dropped the ball when it came to the promotion. Lefty Gunplay. He got signed to a deal. He's putting out music. He went to rehab to get himself together. Those are real accomplishments. AZ Chike did the best out of everybody. The mariachi singer, she did a phenomenal job with herself too. She's still out here getting booked in showing up on flyers and shit as heard on GNX on the flyers and shit. So they've done a lot of things that I named earlier in the stream. If you missed it, go rewind it. But you shouldn't have, unless you're just coming into the stream. But they've accomplished a lot. They need actual real support and real backing for them to get placement on a chart. We got big names who aren't even getting placements on the chart, and you expecting a nigga from LA to randomly pop up on a chart? You're delusional. You're being unreasonable. You're being very unreasonable. You know, so that's that. I don't know. That's that situation. I agree. Money Daylight ruined the battle. He was terrible. Terrible raps. I don't care how good you rap, nigga. If you're not entertaining, I don't want to hear that shit. Terrible raps. Go get that. A hoot. Get that shit out of here, bro. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You ruined the battle, in my opinion. Yeah, just like I thought the John is giving y'all are mean. Dayra has done a phenomenal job. She really has. Daylight was trying to be Kendrick as if we didn't just see that play 11 months. Trying to be something you're not and failed. Stick to battle rapping, nigga. Stick to that. AZ Chike even got to the LV fashion show with Pharrell. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I mean, he got more than that. He got a whole song with Pharrell that's going to be on his new album. He premiered it on Camp Flogged On. And then I was seeing a lot of people was like, "Oh, y'all forgot that they got Grammys." Y'all, that's not a good response. Stop saying that. When people ask you what features from GNX accomplished, that's not a good response. Stop saying that, because one, they didn't get Grammys. The only person that got a Grammy was AZ Chike. I mean, Lefty Gunplay. Excuse me. He's the only one who got a physical Grammy. If anything, if they did get anything, they got certificates, but they did not win Grammys. And even still, that's not an accomplishment outside of GNX. That certificate, that Grammy, is because of GNX. But whatever. Washington, President Trump evacuated after security incident at White House Correspondents' Dinner. Whatever. Here's our annoying cousins. What's up? Dot might have done the best thing getting away from TDE. The cloud chasing is an all-time high. The Jean look like Pokemon Muck Nasty Park. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not. Is this what y'all was talking about? I'm crying. Shout out to the cousin. I can't. Is this what y'all was talking about with Drake? New artwork from Drake's Iceman booklet featuring Dr. Dre, Lucian Grange, DJ Khaled in a red button labeled with the album's name. Iceman, One Against All, Remember You Are Dust. He's still trying to play victim. He's still trying to push this narrative that it was him against the world. Okay, nigga. All right. Cool. Tell me anything, bro. Sure. Tell me anything. I hope this album is phenomenal. That album got to be ass if this the promotion. My God. Drake, please. We are tired. We are tired of the antics, bro. We are tired. Remember when Lucian said whatever Drake wants he gets? That man been good to Drake. So good to Drake. Now Lucian is dust. Sure. He know who not to play with though. He know who not to play with. You on a record, you telling us how you and Lucian is like Kobe and Shaq and shit. Now all of a sudden you hate the nigga. Crazy work. That was your boy. Y'all was two peas in a pod. Now all of a sudden, no. What happened? What changed? You see? If this nigga show up, if this nigga end up in a river, it would not shock me, bro. It would not shock me at all if he ends up in somebody's river. $400 million kind of good. He mad Lucian didn't stifle Kendrick because he couldn't. Meanwhile, Kendrick don't have to do rollouts and he still drop hits and classics. Listen, Kendrick, wherever you are, as much as I want new music from you, I wouldn't mind if you never drop music ever again. Stay away from these motherfuckers. All of these motherfuckers is weird at the end of the day, to be honest. Does Drake know he's 40 because he acts like he's 12 for real? What Kendrick said? 37, but showing up as a 7 or a 12-year-old, whatever he said. I don't know. But please stay away from all these motherfuckers. Lucian too. Stay away from him too. Because at the end of the day, Lucian is who made this brat. Lucian is the one who made this spoiled brat. That's who made this monster. That's who made this entitled bitch, Lucian. You created this monster, Lucian, and this is what you got to deal with. Because you gave him so much power where he felt as though he was untouchable. Y'all were behind the scenes putting muzzles on people for his benefit, sabotaging other artists for his benefit. And you're surprised that he has a big head and you're surprised that he has a big ego. You can't feed the monster, and then when you low-key kind of starve it or not give it the attention that it wants and be surprised. You created this bitch. I have no sympathy for Drake. I have no sympathy for Lucian. Fuck both of them. Fuck both of them. To be honest. They done posted academics. That he's being sued for rape and defamation. Man, get these boys out of here. All of these niggas is weird at the end of the day. They're all weird and tired. But cause I'm gonna head out for the end of the night. Appreciate y'all pulling up for this quick little stream. We got an hour in at least. That's what's up. I don't know if I'll be back on tomorrow or not. I'm actually gonna go have dinner with my brother tomorrow. Maybe Monday for sure. But appreciate y'all for pulling up, engaging, sending love and hugs to Megan. Klay, I'm barbecuing your ankles tomorrow for dinner. I hope when you wake up, the first thing you feel when you step out of the bed, you step on a thumbtack. And yeah, so good night, cousins. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you to everybody who sent a super chat or a sticker. Shout out to Star. Appreciate you. Both Klay and Drake need to get facts. Send both of their goofy asses to the gulag, okay? Send both of their asses to the gulag. Dang, I missed it, but hey, go listen to the replay. Go listen to the replay at the beginning because I low key went off on Klay. Go listen to the replay. I might have to clip that and make that separate. I don't know, but appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. I will holla at y'all later.